this is Vivian Moody Perry coming to you again from Healthier for Fibroids. And by now, most of you have heard my story. You've seen my videos how I had 5 fibroids, one the size of a 6-month fetus and the other 4 the size of grapefruits. And how I was able to dissolve them naturally through God's natural healing plans. No doctor's hysterectomy, no doctor's medicine, but with an herb called Red Clover. Now, I want to talk to you about another topic, and this is in response to an email that I received from one of my community members, and her question was, Vivian, she said, could you please tell me, how do you know when the fibroids are shrinking? What are the symptoms? So she asked me to address it in an email as well. And I said, sure, I'd address it in an email. And this is how I knew that my fibroids were shrinking, and how some other women who have communicated with me and have gotten back to me to tell me how the fibroids have shrinking and have shrunk. Now, first it would be is that once you start taking the herbs and you change your diet again, that you will feel that your period, if you're having clots, when you bleed, the clots will start to disappear. And then that's one sign. You won't have the clots anymore. They will disappear. And your menstrual will be a lightish, pinkish color. It'll go from a deep red and it'll start getting lighter. Your menstrual should start flowing lighter. It shouldn't be as heavy. You shouldn't go through as many tampons or Depends. In my case, it was so bad I had to use those big things called Depends. So, and some women told me they have to use that. So you should not be using those. You should use less of those, because now it's shrinking. And also all the pressure that you had in your pelvic area, and when you felt like you would constantly have to urinate, you won't have to urinate as much. That pressure will decrease, and eventually you'll feel your stomach itself will start to get smaller, and you'll be able to feel the size. If you have a large fibroids like I had, that you can actually feel them and see them, you will start to see the decrease, and you will start to feel that hardness is going and it's decreasing. Not if you have smaller fibroids, you will just notice that there's no more pressure there, and that again, you won't have as hard many cramps as you had. It won't be as hard, and the bleeding won't be as long, or it won't be as heavy. And also when you go to the GYN, they'll tell you they've decreased or they're completely gone. So those are the symptoms of how you know that the herb's working and the GI is working, and that your fibroids are decreasing. And I hope you find this informative. And if you have any more questions, please go to my website or my YouTube channels, How to Shrink Fibroids.